Welcome to another video. In this one, I will be sharing with you all the things that I did to go from here to here in just 4 months. And it's really simple, it's not that hard. So stay tuned and let's move ahead. Now, if y'all don't know who I am or what I do, my name is Vikas and I try to show people the right path in fitness. So I started this like 2 months ago and I've really helped quite a few people. Now, if you have been following me, you know that I've been on a bulk for the past 4 months. And right now it's January, I've started my cut. So we'll get into that later. But here is what I did in those 4 months to really get me all the gains that I did get. And here's all the pros and cons about bulking. Now, for the first and most important thing, and I can't stress enough about this, declutter your workout session. So basically make it very simple. Keep the principles in front and cut out any exercise that does not require to be given time. Like, all the fancy variations that have come, all the things that take up too much time at the gym, just cut them out. Keep it simple, keep it straight, keep it like focused to that muscle group that you are training for that day. Me personally, it was like only 3 to 4 exercises per muscle group, like 8 sets. That is it, I would do every day. And doing this every day is the key. Like, consistency is key. People say it's too overrated and stuff, but it is true. Consistency is key. Only when you do it every day for a long time will you notice results. It's not like, you be consistent at it for a month and then you take a long break. It doesn't work like that. You have to stick to what you want. And if you really want it, you will go for it. And also, one thing I've seen many people do is, say you're working out like any exercise for 4 sets, right? And they do like first set with say inclined dumbbell press. So first set they do with 10, second set with 15, third set with 17.5, and fourth set with 20, and their set will be complete. Now this is wrong in many ways, because whenever you're doing a set, the whole intention is to push that set on your top weight for 3 or more sets. So basically what you're doing here is 20, if that is your top set. All the 3 sets you're doing before that become your warm-up sets. So you're doing 3 warm-up sets and 1 of your top set, which is totally wrong. What you should be doing is like 1 or 2 warm-up sets, be it like 12.5 or 15s. And then your top set, which is the 20, you push that for 3 sets till failure. Doing that really helped me like achieve my gains and maximize my gains. But basically I've seen this thing happen many times at the gym. Many people do this. They just do like progress on weight after each set and then they're done. So that is wrong in my opinion. But if it works for you, it works for you. But in my opinion, you're not pushing your muscle to the maximum potential that it can go. And since you're already on a bulk, right, you have so many calories in you, you have so much energy in you to push through every set, it being your top set. So it doesn't make sense for you to start off small and then gradually increasing your weight. You can warm up first with 2 to 3 warm-up sets and then directly move on to your top set and push that to 3 sets, because you have that energy. You have to utilize that energy for your advantage, because it's not all the time you have this much energy inside you. You've been eating on a calorie surplus and you have so much energy in you. You should be utilizing it for muscle growth. Focus in the gym is really important. It really helps you to get that mind muscle connection. So you really need to concentrate when you're doing your sets. No distractions, nothing. It's just you and your growth and nothing else. So whenever you're doing your set, like warm-up set, try to close your eyes, try to concentrate entirely on the muscle group you're trying to hit. So that builds up that mind muscle connection. So even when you go heavier and when you try to control that weight, you have that connection that, okay, it's hitting this muscle group and I need to focus more on it. So building up a good mind muscle connection can go a long way in terms of muscle growth. Building that focus and concentration in the gym helps you in day-to-day activities as well. So it helps you maintain focus, whether if it's you're studying or whether if it's going on a jog or any other activities that you are trying to do. This focus and concentration that you build in the gym will help you a lot. Moving on to the next one, recovery. It is really important. Since you are pushing yourself to the maximum each day at the gym, recovering from the previous workout before you move on to the next one is really important. Because if you don't, then you're not really putting on any muscle. You're just destroying the already destroyed muscle group. So without it recovering, you're not maximizing your muscle growth. So recovery is really important. You need to give proper time for your muscles to recover, and then and only then can you move on to your next workout session completely fresh. So keep that in mind. The recovery is very important. What helps me recover faster is staying hydrated throughout the day. Cold showers, hot showers, and sleep being very important. I get like 9.5 to 8 hours of sleep every single day. I track my sleep through my watch, so that's how I know I'm getting my sleep every day, and that's how I can keep a track of my recovery too, which is an important aspect when it comes to building muscle. So if you are finding this video interesting so far, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like it. I'll give you time to do it. I'll drink water. Tastes nice. Tastes like water, which is good. Moving on. Next point that I would like to share, and it is something that I have done too, is getting intimidated by bigger guys at the gym. So basically what happens is when you're going to the gym and you're hitting your top set, let's say it is 22.5 on your incline dumbbell press, and you see another guy right next to you doing 25s or 30s, that really hits your ego. So you try to go and do 25 or 30, which is like wrong in so many ways. First, more chances of injury. Second, ego lifting. I'm not telling ego lifting is bad. It is good in some ways or at some times, but at all times it is bad. And third, you're like not tracking what you're doing, and you're going above, like beyond what you have actually intended for that workout. So trying to get others to think that you are strong too is very bad. Because remember, they did not just get to the gym and start with that weight. Even they at some point started slow, started at like 5 kg dumbbell and then reached there. So even your time will come. Just remember that even your time will come, and keeping that in mind, slowly progress every single day. Like no ego lifting, no throwing weights here and there. Control everything. Everything should be up here. Because once you tell your mind that you can do it and get there through the slow and painful process, instead of just taking the dumbbell, no form, nothing, just throwing it around and go and doing that, it's like bad. Once you go on the right path and you reach to that weight, it will be more helpful for your muscle growth and on the long run of your fitness journey. And one more thing is not being open-minded, not going to the gym with an open mind. And I did this mistake too. So what I was doing is going to the gym every day with a set few exercises that I would do, and do them and come back every day. And no matter who told me or what I saw on the internet about all these different exercises, I would stick to the ones that I am doing because they're working for me. Just because something is working, it doesn't mean it can't get better. Keep that in mind. So you have to try everything, and only then you know that it's bad for you or it's not working for you. And me personally, in the last 2 months, I've tried so many different exercises, and from those exercises I've picked a few that works for me and that connects really well for me. So not being open-minded at the gym can cause like 2 main problems. The first one being it gets boring. Doing the same thing again and again and again every single day, it gets way too boring. And the second thing, on a few exercises, you can't really do progressive overload. Like say on a preacher curl, you can do, but there is a certain point to it where after that it just causes you injury. So, you have to be open minded to different exercises and choose the ones that work out for you and not stick to the ones that you have been doing from the beginning. Sure, that is great, but there comes a certain point in every fitness journey where you have to switch things up, just to spice it, or just to make it fun and make it more interesting so that you keep coming back every day. Doing everything I just stated gives you maximum progress in the gym. Like, are you seeing that? This used to be my dream physique once, like before 3 years ago. I used to go to the gym, look at people, and pray to God, saying, "Oh God, if I just had a little bit of muscle on my body, I would go a long way." And true, I have come a long way from there, and it's not because of some magic or some thing that happened overnight that I made all this. It happens with time, and you can do it too. It just takes time, takes consistency, takes hard work, and going through the pain. The mentality of going through all of this will surely get you there one day. And I'm rooting for all of you guys. You can surely make it too. The last and biggest pro that I have experienced on going on a bulk is looking massive in clothes. Like, you have no idea the amount of compliments I have received over the last few weeks. Everyone telling I look massive, I look big. I have been even called Mr. Olympia by some people, and it was just like, oh, fueling to my ego. My self esteem was on an all time high. And but I never got ahead of myself and used it as a bad thing. But still, those days were like mad. Even now, anytime someone tells me like, you look big or you look good, it just hits right to the heart, because I know what I've been called like few years ago. I know all the like bullying that I've been through. So turning that around and turning my whole life around to whatever it is now, it's really great, and it really really makes me happy. It, like, it's cleared out all my mind. It's making me focused in life. It's showing me like I can see things clearly. And the just the mentality that you have, that you can do anything. Like, if you have done this, if you have gone through this pain, what more is there that you can't do? You can like take over the world. So it's, this feeling is damn good. And if you are all there too, props to you. You're doing great, and keep going at it. Now for the cons. The biggest one being a clouded mind. Yes, that's right. New words. Ooh. So basically, what happens is, since you're always on a calorie surplus, since there is always food in your stomach, you feel lethargic. You feel lazy. Your mind is like always, tired, wanting to sleep. So that is one biggest con of being in a calorie surplus. And pushing past that takes time. It takes strength. It takes mental power. But once you do it, it becomes easy. But till you do it, it's really hard. You're always tired. Even at the gym, you won't be able to focus because you feel like, why am I here? Why can't I just go home and sleep? So yeah, these are the things that even I've faced and even I've had to overcome. But once you overcome, the gains that is waiting for you at the other side of the door is mad. So keep at it and work through it. I won't say it's like a bad thing. It is a good thing that you're letting your body adjust through different phases of life. So work through it and you will definitely see gains. And another con that I've done again is, since you have so much calories to intake, you go off track sometimes. You'll be like, oh, I'm on a bulk, I can eat this, oh, I'm on a bulk, I can eat that. And you go on eating so much sugar, so much oil, or other processed foods as such. So that is a bad thing. You have to keep close watch to what you're putting inside your body, and you have to keep a close watch on all that you intake, on all the macros as well, the fat, the carbs, the proteins. You have to keep a close watch on all of them, because only if you're doing this right can everything right go in the gym. So it goes hand in hand. There is no like, it's not like 80% is diet and 20% is gym. That's bullshit. You have to go 100% diet, 100% workout. Only then it will work. You have to be like focused on the diet part and as well the workout. Only then will you see like actual results, and will you actually gain something out of it. But yeah, that being said, even I've had my days where I was like, whenever there was a feast, or whenever we went out or something, I used to be like, oh, this doesn't matter, I'm on a bulk anyway, so I can eat anything. And I used to eat like an absolute pig, and I have too much capacity to eat, just so you know. I can eat 11 pizzas in one sitting. So, not something to be proud of, obviously. But yeah, me being such a foodie is really hard to cut all of that out and focus on eating only healthy stuff and eating on nutrition, or nutrition dense foods. So yeah, that was really hard. But you have to keep in mind what you're doing it for. And once your goal or objective becomes clear to you, all these things become secondary. Like you won't feel the need to eat them anymore. So yeah, just keep a close watch on all the calories, on all the foods that you put inside your body. And I know doing this can be hard, especially if you are from an Indian family as I am, because what they think is the volume matters more than what is in the food. So even when I cut off many things and chose like nutrition dense foods, they used to scold me saying, why are you doing this? You'll ruin your health. You'll become more fat if you don't eat. Like, I don't know where they're getting all this from. But according to them, if you eat more, you're eating right. No matter if it's junk food, if it's anything, they don't care. You have to just eat more. Which, you can't argue with them. I've tried a lot. I've given up. And I just do my thing now. But if your parents are really strict and they don't let you do all this, try explaining it to them. And if they don't, like, you can't really do anything. Just eat something for their happiness or something. But outside, whenever you go out, keep a total watch or track on your calories, and you'll be golden. So yeah, that's about everything that I've done in these 4 months, like every single day, to get to where I am today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, so that you don't miss out on any other informative videos as such. And comment if you have any doubts or something. I'll leave my Instagram handle as well in the description. So, ooh, let's go get this year. Oh yeah, and it's January. I started my cut. It sucks. I'm like literally eating 2200 calories every day. I don't even feel like I'm eating anymore. Like literally I'm eating that less food. I'm getting to know, the value of calories. How much I used to eat, and look at my life now. I don't even have food to eat. Oh god. And every day it's the same thing. It's really tiring. But more about that in the next video. For now, take care and bye.